fit me in. Didn't mean to take so long. Well, it's good to be back here at Rudyards. Been doing a couple of these open mics for a little bit. Just starting to get a little more comfortable. Kind of made a decision here recently as far as doing a stand-up. Now that I'm doing it, officially, I've told some people, made some decisions, told some family and friends, since I'm getting on stage telling jokes to strangers, it's time to refer to me as a comedian. So now that I'm serious about this, I've told family and friends, it's your son, the comedian, your brother, the comedian, that guy sleeping on the park bench, the comedian. So paying my dues. So since I'm doing comedy now, I was like, when in Rome, so I was thinking, maybe I'll start smoking some weed. And so what I did was I went online and I went to YouTube and I searched, how to roll a blunt videos, because I don't know how to do that. So I was like, I'll give it a shot. So I saw this one. They're all, pretty short because it doesn't take that long to roll a blunt, but I came across one. It was like 22 minutes. So I was thinking, what the hell are they doing with the other 17 minutes? So I had to watch. So I clicked on it and I started watching. And this guy, of course, he rolls a blunt in like 5 minutes. And then for the next 17 minutes, he starts doing stupid shit. He starts, eating cereal and watching cartoons. I think he fell asleep for a minute, and which isn't so bad, but it made me think, what's more pathetic? The fact that, Smoke Dog 3000 420 man, forgot that he was recording, or that I watched the whole fucking video. like this guy, can you believe this guy? He's like eating cereal right now. I watched the whole fucking video. Oh man, look at him now. The other day I was in a conversation, and I meant to tell this person, this person I was having a conversation with, I wanted to say, just joking around, I was like, I'm going to Facebook stalk you, but it came out, I'm going to stockbook face you, which is way creepier than I meant, which was good for me, because that one sounds like I have a portfolio of faces I'm going to put on, and while I watch you through the window in your house. So I was like, score, that was way more effective. The other one's more like just scrolling along, clicking on Facebook stalk. Now the other one's like peering through your window at night. That's way better. So I guess I'm gonna give you guys some relationship advice. I recently got a relationship, and we were engaged and everything. And I was doing this 9 to 5 corporate type job. And every time I get one of those jobs, because I want to do comedy, I always quit them because I'm like, this gets not too boring. Just I get used to it. And I just want to move on. So I quit this job. I was in this relationship, which is irresponsible. You shouldn't do it. But the thing is, she was understanding and all, which is fine. You can kind of move on from these things. But one show I bet you don't watch is Ninja Warrior. I don't know if you've seen this show, but don't watch. It's a fine show, but don't watch it when you just quit your job. You're laying in bed next to your ex-fiance, because basically it's all these fit people in great shape. They're jumping around this obstacle course, doing amazing things, which is fine. And then, of course, at one point they start to interview someone, like someone who overcame these great obstacles, got on the show. So it's this guy who had 2 parents die in a plane crash. He overcame a meth addiction, and now he volunteers with autistic orphans. And it's just I'm sitting there, and my fiance looks to me, and I'm like, yeah, I don't like spreadsheets. I can't do them. I get cramps. I get hand cramps when I'm on the computer. I get headaches. I can't do it. Can't do it. So unless you're like me and you want to get out of the fucking relationship, watch fucking Ninja Warrior. That show will get you out of that relationship 2 weeks flat, guaranteed. It'll be over with. So like I said, I'm new to Houston, new to the Texas area. I was like moved from Florida, and that saying like everything's bigger in Texas. It's pretty good saying, but everything's the same size actually and stuff. So I'm sure you guys know that. It's just a little saying. But what I do find is everything's so far spread out here in Houston. It's just you have to drive for hours and hours, which is interesting because I have a job interview on Wednesday morning. Guess when I have to get up and leave to get ready for that? Yesterday. I had to get ready yesterday for that job. I'm on my way right now. I thought I'd stop in and do this. Kind of warm up. Thank you. So as I was coming up to do comedy, when I was coming up, I was like, when I was younger, one of the influences was a Def Comedy Jam. It's like, I'm sure you guys know what it is and remember it. But there's all these great comedians that would come through, like Chris Rock and Dave Chappelle came through, Bernie Mac, all these great comedians. And one lesson I learned from all of them, I'll never forget, is that apparently you can put lines of credit and bills in your children's name, because there were so many jokes about that watching Def Comedy Jam. And which is funny because I got a job in collections at one point, ended up calling my son. I was like, yeah, Bill. He's like, hello, Dad? I'm like, not today, Billy. Not today. Today I'm Mr. MasterCard, okay? You're going to need to grab that check from Nana. We're going to sign over that bad boy to take care of this outstanding balance. Chop, chop. I guess the last one I'll finish on. So I have this friend online. He posted this thing, and it was like he was out in Hawaii for a trip, And he was out there for a little while, and he's like, Hawaii's weird. There's no black people in Hawaii. I miss the black people. There's no black people in Hawaii. And I was like, yeah, why do you think they call it paradise? I'm just joking, dude. I'm just kidding. That's my time. Thanks, guys, for listening. I'm kidding.